everybody on the YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, back at you with another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel ladder climb in the search for Kuriboh. His hat is messed up, but you can see him. There he is. So, we got ourselves another episode of the show. We're just taking ourselves a good look at the Master Duel ranking, and we're going to have ourselves some duels. We're trying to climb the ladder to the point that the Kuriboh mate will be ours. That's the goal. That's all I want to do. I just want to climb the ladder with the decks I like to play. And we're going to be just, trying to get Kuriboh. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Ever since they dropped it down to 75 rather than 100, it's a lot easier to do. So today, as per poll, very popular poll choice, we got ourselves some good old-fashioned scraps. Good old-fashioned scraps. It's nothing too complicated, a scrap deck. It's not like Scrap Orchestra or Scrap Dinos. I don't have enough points, as you can clearly see, to do that, unfortunately. I'm still trying to make spirals on this dang game, because I really want to play some full power spirals again. What I would like to do. I did get some new spiral cards, but anyway, we're playing ourselves some good old-fashioned scrap beatdown, trying for OTKs, just to try to, have some scrapping good times. I mean, these guys beat out chronomally, so they gotta give us some good action tonight. So, we're gonna go right into Master Duels ladder climb. I'm not even gonna pretty much edit most of this, to be honest. It's gonna be just me rambling quite a bit. I'll probably cut out, I'm going second a lot. I'll probably cut out a lot of, my opponent's turns, honestly. Because, I don't need to sit through, 10 hours. If they're gonna have 10-hour turns, I don't think we need to sit through all that. But other than that, we're in Master Duel rank 3rd in silver. I don't play this game enough to be in gold or nothing like that, but we're far enough into it. Now we get this, oh boy, high stakes match just to start it out. That's a hard one, man. Hopefully go in second. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to go second. Like I said, going second's where it's at for this deck. It scraps after all. Alright, what do we have for an opening hand? Alright. It's not terrible. Could be better, could be worse. So, what do we have? I mean, I've got my Scraptor. Good old Scraptor. Get my field spell or my Chimera, whichever one works first. I like to draw my field spell or my Chimera. That'll really help us out, but whichever one happens first. And we're up against Hunazambo. Okay. Zombies it is. Probably Eldritches. I would presume it's Eldritches, although it could be, it could be other things. I've seen more creative zombie decks recently. There was this, shoot, what was it? There was this trap that lets you banish zombies to get 2 tokens. Combined with that with Zombie World, just completely shut down your opponent having a graveyard, essentially. I mean, eventually it shuts out your opponent's graveyard. It lets you pinpoint stuff in their grave and banish it. Huh. Interesting choice. I presume he has a zombie to discard with that one. Otherwise, why send Mazook? Weird. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Let's see, what else do we have in the hand? I mean, I've got the Upstart Goblin and I've got the Fossil Dig. Got a couple searches off that extra draw, so I'll get the Search Miscellaneous. Draw an extra card. Just trying to get either my field spell, like I said, or I get into Chimera. Either or, because then really frees me up to do the OTK. So, yeah, this is the part he's going to discard for a zombie. Yeah, but then we also have Scrap Kong, which is kind of like an kind of an card. I don't really want this in my hand right now, but it's what I have. Let's see. Banish a zombie, summon a zombie from the hand. I would argue you could have just sent the zombie you wanted in order to do that anyway, but, you could have kept Gozuki, but that's just my opinion. Alright. These are both tuners. Is Halka Fireback still legal in here? I don't remember. Speaking of illegal, friggin' ban list came out just today, actually. Did a review on it on the channel. Like a quickie little review. Just my thoughts on it. And let me tell you, it was a bit of a doozy of a ban list. Bit of a doozy, has to be said. If you're a big fan of tier elements, I'm sorry. Well, not really, but, the thought that counts. Alright. Well, Sadly, this is not an OTK, unless, you know, the upstart does us good, but we'll see how that goes. So he's got the vampire, the suck. That's pretty cool. I'm really confused as to what this guy was trying to do here, and I guess we'll never find out, because he immediately rage quits. Alright, I mean, I still got the points, I don't care, but, it's not how I like to win. I guess that's kind of like OTK, without the steps. Alright, let's get to it, actually. Yeah, that's the thing with some of these people on Master Duel. I mean, in any online Yu-Gi-Oh game, you know, they'll do the sort of thing where they do a thing and they think in their head it's a good idea, but then they finish and they're like, I don't want to sit through my opponent kicking my butt. I don't want to do that. Alright. Well, hopefully Mr. Kuriboh will give us a better duel. I mean, he's got Borload... no, Boral Dragon. Borload Dragon? Yeah, Borload Dragon is a mate. Therefore, probably a bit more competent. Alright, this I do like. I do like this hand. I like this hand. I don't like the Scrap Golem, though. The Scrap Golem's a bit of a card. I don't really want that in my hand. This is a card I summon out of the deck. I mean, I can summon it just fine, but, you know, I don't really want it to be in my hand. You know? I want the fridge to be in the store, and then I go out to buy it. I don't want it in my hand already. That'd be silly. Alright, so what is this guy playing? 10 card extra deck, Pot of Prosperity. I don't know what that would be. What would that be indeed? I don't know. Okay, so he cares about... Okay, so is this counter fairies or some nonsense? No, it's math mechs. Okay. Interesting indeed. Math mechs. I mean, I've seen some pretty interesting math mech plays. There's only really two ways of doing math mechs. Where there's the Xyz variant, where you're trying to summon out the was it Alum version? I get the names mixed up. The one that needs 3 materials, or you make the synchro that's like feats over everything while in extra monster zone, and that's about all it does. Let's see. Target dude. Sent to the grave. Blah blah blah. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So he's got his multiplication. And... Alright. Now what are you gonna do? I am reading that this is probably the Synchro variant. I mean, I saw the Solemn. So I presume that this is, in fact, the Synchro variant of Mathematicals. Probably. Are either of these tuners? No, neither of them is the tuner. The tuner is still yet to show itself. What I presume is going to happen, unless he's got the tuner and he can summon it right now. Okay. Make yourself level 8. But neither of these is the tuner. Am I gonna have another opponent enraged because he messed up his plays? That's not a way I like to start these videos out. I like to start out with both of us battling each other out and, you know, doing the do, as they say. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can do this stuff. Alrighty, so what do we got to have for our draw? Miscellaneous? Scrap Chimera. I mean, that still works. It's not what I wanted to draw, but it's a card I can draw. So let's start with Scrapyard. Come on, Scrapyard. Do. Give me some scraps. Math Mech Induction. Send this card, target a card, Poke Controls, destroy it. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I guess that means he can blow up my stuff. Let's see if we can bait out the induction pop. So I do have my good old Scrapyard. So let's normal summon Scraptor. See if we can get some plays going. I know we can pop a card, but okay, now he's going to pop a card. What's he going to pop, though? That's a good question. If he pops Raptor, I can summon a monster. If he pops the field spell, I have another field spell. Alright, so my opponent will pop the Scraptor. That is totally fine. We'll summon out our Scrap Fridge. Alright, let's go into this. So we're going to use our Scrap Fridge's effect. I can summon to either field a Scrap. If you're wondering why either field, there is a good reason for it, but, you know, that comes in, like, niche situations. Very niche. And let me think about this. I could summon an extra monster. I do like to do that. Let me double check. Let's see. Then I can bring back the fridge. Yeah, I think I do want to do this. So we're going to use Scrap's effect, destroying Scrap Raptor. This gives me an extra normal summon and a search. So from the deck, we shall search for Scrap Recycler, because we already have everything else. And I get my extra summon. Old boy, Scrap Chimera, brings back a Scrap. The Scraps that fight together, smack together. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's make ourselves our Wyvern. Target a Scrap in the grave, summon it, and destroy a card you control. If Scrap is destroyed. Alright, so what I want to do here is using Golem and Raptor, I suppose. Go for Scrap Wyvern. We use his effect, because this does not negate the effects of my fridge. But I do need to destroy my Chimera. But doing this will allow me to bring out another monster from the deck, which would normally be my other fridge. But it ain't gonna be that, so instead... You know what? Screw it. I summon Scrap Kong. And then I can pop whatever I want, like this set card. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust that set card as far as I can throw it. So, we'll bring back our boy. And my opponent surrenders. I don't even know if I had... Well, I might have had no TK there. I could have bounced to 500. Yeah, that was probably going to be no TK anyway. So my opponent understandably surrendered in the face of their poor plays. That's what happens when you don't read your cards, folks. You know, he didn't realize he didn't have a tuner. That's the problem. So, we take it. There's another win. It's, again, not the kind of wins I like, but in Master Duel, you take what you get, and you get what you take. So, there you go. We're ranking up. We're getting the ranks ever so close. We're almost a third of the way to Kuriboh. All right. So now what do we get? All right. Once again, I get to pick. Very good. I just hope this ain't Cyber Dragons. I ain't packing my Chimera check to stop no Cyber Dragons. Well, we shall see. All right. Show me impermanence. That's an awful opening hand. Okay. Oh no, it's Labyrinth. This is not the kind of hand I want to see when up against Labyrinth. That is a sad, sad thing. I mean, if I can top deck into Lightning Storm, I can still, you know, clear a room. But that won't help me in the long... Oh, maybe it'll help, but it won't be good. Especially if we had Lord of the Heavenly Twithon, but I don't know if we do. Alright. Listen, Scrap. I know I like the monsters, but I need some spell trap removal. I didn't spell trap remove at all. Alright. What are we going to do? I don't have much of anything. I tell me, Scrap Beast. Don't you just hate it when you got an OTK deck and you don't top deck into anything that lets you do anything other than just, you know, attacking? It's what we got. So we'll attack if we can into this thing. That's legit all we got. Sad to say, that's all we got at the moment. I mean, next turn I can maybe do something, but... that's a hard one. It's that nobody lady. Then he gets to pop my beast, which sadly... doesn't do me any good, because I don't have anything in the grave to recover. Dang, Labyrinth. Not a good deck to go up against when we don't start with any of our interrupting. Well, But it happens, Kuriboh. Sometimes you get the perfect opponents, and sometimes you don't. And then he blows up my hand. I forgot he could do that. Alright. Well, I guess we'll sit through another turn, and we'll see what can happen. We'll see. I don't know if I can come back from this one, actually. It's hard to say. Again, I do not have a great hand at all. I have a handful of butts. Let's see. It's targeting. Yeah, he just gets back his trap. So I think I've actually lost this one. I'm not gonna make people sit through this one. I'm gonna chalk this up as a loss. I'll sit through it because I need the points. But I'm gonna cut, you know, the rest of the loss out here, and then, you know, I'll meet you back in the 4th duel of the night. These are actually going relatively quick, so we'll have a nice long episode today, I think, with lots of duels. All right. Well, that's so unfortunate. I didn't draw anything of that darn duel. I drew a whole heckin' lot of nothing, but this duel will be better. I've got a good feeling. You can't brick twice in a row. There's no way. This guy's got a little Ka for his mate. This always seemed like a weird choice for mate in this game. It's like a little Ka. You know, it just seems kind of generic, but that's just my opinion. All right. It's not bad. Sushi. Now I hunger. Alright, well, I got harpies to blow up any back rows, so that's pretty good. I got my tuner. I've got combo right here, basically. Unless Ash Blossoms here, when freaking Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom. I won't see no Ash Blossoms up in here. Although low-key, sometimes I kind of wish I had enough points to get a max C in there. I would. But I don't have the monies, and I'm not wasting it on this. Yeah, I know. It's hard enough making spirals with, like, free bits. It's hot, man. Okay, what do we got? Scrappy Shark. Good enough. Alright, let's start with Harpy's Feather Duster. Go away, face down. What was it? Called by the Grave. Yeah, don't really want to deal with that. Alright. I read nothing. Unless there's an effect failure in there, I think we're good. Let's go about it. Scrap Raptor time. He's a Scrap Raptor time. Blow that guy up. Search that dude. And I'm gonna save. Well, let's chain block in the off chance my opponent does have Ash Blossom, but I don't think he does. Or if he does, maybe he's got Nibiru instead. That would be awful for me, but also funny at the same time. Alright, so where is my Scrap Chimera? There's my boy. There's my son. Alright, oh, wrong button. There we go. Now, this is the thing I always liked about Scraps, is that unlike some archetypes that got new support, and it always felt so bloated, Scraps got a nice, neat package. You know, they got the field spell, which helps them a lot. They got the Scrap Raptor, which is immensely helpful. They got the Scrap Wyvern, which I still tout as one of the best pieces of archetypal support ever made, just as like a single thing, you know? Because that's all they, you know, this really helped a lot. It really did. So, Raptor. And this should be an OTK, unless, again, he's got like Nibiru or something, but haven't seen any option of that yet. So we should be pretty good. So, let's see, where's my other fridge? We're having a 2-for-1 sale down at the hardware store. Buy one refrigerator, get another refrigerator. Alrighty. So I should be pretty set. I can make all the synchros I want. I just gotta make sure I don't summon my monster to my opponent's field, because that would be embarrassing. Alright. So, let's go Scrap It Town. Bringing up all the scraps in the town. Let's see. That's 35, or 32, 57, 67. It's not enough. We need more damage. Where's the part where I need to do, like, I'm pretty sure this is game right here. I'm not gonna do any more maths. Math is for math mech players who clearly don't know what they're doing. Therefore, we're just gonna attack. Attack. And then Yeah, that's game. Okay, there you go, folks. Nice and clean, Scrap OTK, the old school style. Who needs all the fluff when you can just smack your opponent with some crazy mech dragons? That's all you need. Alrighty, we're on a roll tonight. And let me tell you, it's always the thing, you know, some nights everyone's out to play, some nights people are just playing. It's all about the luck of the draw sometimes. Let's see. I always hated these rewards. Like the cards you get out of this you can't even dismantle. So why would I want them? Look, let's go do a quick pack opening. Just take a minute. Take a minute. I'll get these later. And shop. Like it's bad enough that Konami gives out for free certain cards during like the solos that are like completely garbage, but you want to dismantle the darn things, but you can't. And then they give you this stuff. It's like it's also garbage. And even if you get something like ultra rare, like right here, like this Puppet King, I can't dismantle this. This Whirlwind Prodigy, can't dismantle that, even if I wanted to. So my question is, why would I want them? Why? All right, back at it. We're almost to gold, people. We break into gold with scraps. I mean, obviously we're not losing any points for losing, so it doesn't matter. So legally, yes, we can in fact get to gold with scraps. The question is, how far into there can we get? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Was I going first or not? I don't know. Hopefully not. Ooh, the ghost trick field. Cool. Yeah, I was surprised with the with my whatchamacallit thingy. You know, my whatchamacallit thingy, that thingy. My poll that I made. I put ghost tricks on there. Nobody really wanted to see ghost tricks, which is understandable, I guess, compared to scraps, chronomaly, and dragon maids. Dragon maids actually finished third of that poll, if I'm not mistaken. That was pretty surprising in of itself. But you know, I'm sure if we go hard enough into this that we need to do all that stuff, then we might be seeing ghost tricks. Who knows? Probably do another, like tomorrow's video is probably definitely going to be chronomalies, just because they got, you know, second place. Then I'll do another poll with the few decks that I have. I'll do another poll. Why not? And this is Madolche. Okay, that could be tricky only because he has that trap that can negate this. It's the only thing I'm really worried about. Oh, that insist tart can just protect the back row, if I'm not mistaken. Or protects Madolche spell traps, anyway. Alright. Messengelato. Madolche. I guess aesthetically wise, Ghost Trick, Madolche, they're reasonably close. In a sense. You know, Halloween's candy. Salon, you say? Interesting. I mean, Madolche is more of a going second deck, too. But clearly my opponent wanted to try to go first, do something. Alright, so remind me how this works. Normal summon a Madolche in addition. If a Madolche, add to hand or shuffle to deck, set a spell trap. Gotcha. That's the trap that I don't want him to have. Oh, okay. Destroyed, shuffle this card into the deck. Okay. I mean, what's he gonna do? Make Sistart? I guess what his plan is, and this is just a guess on my part, is make Sistart, or don't make Sistart. That's perfectly reasonable. All right, well, he's probably got that trap, but I'm gonna attempt this regardless. Because that's literally what this is here for, is to stop back row. You know? Yeah, there it is. Madolche Promenade. I believe you can only use that once per turn. Target face card, Madolche control. Return that monster to your hand. Gotcha. You control this in the grave, add to the hand, blah blah blah, add a Madolche monster if you have a fairy Madolche, which this is not. For Madolche, set a Madolche spell trap. Yep. I wish I had a Harpy's Feather Duster right now. That would be beautiful, but I don't. But I don't. And he gets to add a monster, but he can't summon it because this is not a fairy. Okay. It is what it is. The big question is, what are these cards? If I can get around these cards, I'm good. If I can't, I'm bad. So what we're gonna do, we're going to activate Miscellaneousaurus now. Let him know we mean business. And we're gonna summon out Scrap Shark. Yeah, Scrap Shark. Didn't expect that guy, did you? Infinite Impermanence. Well, that is unfortunate. That negates me, so I don't get destroyed. I was kind of hoping to get destroyed. Only uses effect once per turn. So that only works once per turn. That only works once per turn. I probably should have kept my field spell in check, but just whatever. Okay, this not be beaten in battle? What? Oh yeah, it's because of Angeli, right? Or something. Shuffle into the deck to the end phase of your next turn. Okay, yeah, I misread that. I misread that entire situation completely. I definitely, well, no, but he's got Tiramisu. All right, well that still activates my effects, so screw it. Why not? Let's go. Yeah, Scrap Shark and Scrap Factory. I'll summon a monster and I'll dump a monster. So let's see, summon. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna summon out Scrap Recycler, and I'm gonna dump Searcher so I don't draw into it. Missed the time. Cannot use the effect of Recycler. Oh, me. It's fine. I got 2 more of that guy. This is mostly just to get this out of my deck. Alright, well still this is not a necessarily good thing. This lets him add a Madolche monster, and he's gonna get the big gun. Ugh. Wish I could, even then, he's probably just gonna get another Promenade at some point, using his Salon. So, yeah, I think that is gonna be another loss. That is unfortunate. We were up against another OTK deck that actually has better going first options than we do. They have negates. And that lady. I mean, let's see, 2, 4, yeah, that's clearly game right there. So, all right, we take ourselves another loss. It's whatever. You know, you take some wins and you take some losses, like I say. Just a shame that I didn't have Harpies too. If I had Harpies at the same time, baby, I don't know if we would have OTK'd him, but I would have cleared out all his back row, and it's kind of the thing that Madolches need to win. This is the back row, to do all the crazy stuff. So, I guess I'll cut out the part where I get my butt kicked. But, yeah, we take a loss right there. Let's dust off and go for another one. Ooh, okay. Going at it again. Still need 2 wins if we want to get into gold. At this point, I want to get into gold tonight. That would be good. I mean, we're getting to gold second again. Although this guy has the frog again, so I hope it's not Madolches again. Oh. Alright, what do we get for a hand? Okay. Oh, baby. A double. We got our combo times 2. That's not bad. So what are we up against? Oh no, is it Swordsoul Tenyis? I don't like those guys. Those guys were annoying. What did? Oh, he just saw him in a Hara. Okay, I thought it was the other guy. Okay, so we're up against. I mean, maybe we're lucky and it's just regular Tenyis. I don't really like Swordsoul Tenyis. No, of course not. Why would I think for a second it would be just regular Tenyis? No, the people, when people make like the meta-ish thing, I don't think Swordsoul Tenyis meta anymore. but they're still a pretty annoying deck when they want to be. So this is the one that's a wind monster, and I believe it lets him draw a card or something. Every day. It's got synchro, target cards, blow them up. Once a turn, target a card you control on a level 4 monster in the grave. Destroy the card in the field, summon that monster. Okay, yeah, and then you're gonna ditch a guy you want to revive, right? Yeah. Okay. Is what it is, I guess. Friggin' brightness of the Yang Zin. The brightness of the Yang Zin. I mean, they weren't that bright. It's not like people play Yang Zin anymore. Lordy. Just the way that Yu-Gi-Oh goes. It's, you know, some archetypes stay forever. Some just fade. Tenyis, they've got some staying power. I mean, they've stayed around for a while. So what's he gonna make? Now the Swordsoul comes out, yeah. Gonna make this thing, which can... Just negates monsters, right? Yeah, it just negates monsters. And this... Okay, that's also lets him draw a card. Okay. Is what it is. And then this lets him... add another... Or a any Swordsoul card. Okay. Man, we started out with our opponents being so lightweight, and now my opponents are summoning freaking Swordsoul Tenyis. I mean, I've still got my Lightning Storm, which is why I'm not too worried just yet. Really depends on what he makes with this. I presume it's either Baron de Fleur or it's whatever the Yang Zin, or not the Swordsoul level 10 one. They got two of those things, so who knows which one it is. It's that guy. In defense mode. Okay, I can deal with that though. I can deal with that. Harvey's Feather Duster. Okay, no. I hoped. I mean, this is just gonna be tricky. Do I blow up the face? I know the back row is gonna be annoying too. Darn, it's like no matter what I blow up. Yeah, that would have negated me too. That's the problem. Max C on top of it all. Oh, the climb to gold is brutal, people. This is where all the metas and tryhards are gonna be, but nah, that's not good. If he still has this darn thing, he can just... Yeah, because he can negate me with this? Okay. So he does not negate me. Cool. Because if this would be destroyed, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's summon out a fridge. We'll get to draw a card, and that's annoying as it is. And we're gonna add, it doesn't really matter because we have everything. And we already have everything we need. The question is, can I OTK through all this? Maybe? Hard to say. We'll see. Alright, so we'll summon out our Scrap Raptor. And let's go for Scrap Chimera. Or Scrap Wyvern, whatever. That guy. We'll go for that guy. He sounds like a pretty cool dude. Alright. So, we'll bring back our dude. Or attempt to bring back our dude, I should say, because you never know. Let's blow him up again. And he's allowing this. Alright. You say so, my dude. All right. So that's the part I'm either gonna win this duel or I'm gonna lose this duel. There is no go-between. I mean, he clearly has something. Maybe it's Nibiru. Wouldn't put it past my opponent to have Nibiru. Cancel. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I always go from left to right. So maybe if anything else, I'm gonna do a heck of a lot of damage. Let's be that OTK. Well, it will play unless he's got Nibiru. I think it still is. I blow up this, bounce both these, and this is the part where he has Nibiru. No. Which actually, Kamara, you have more attack points. And then we go for battle phase. And this is where Nibiru happens. Or? Okay. Okay. I'm not happy for that one. Who said Swordsoul Tenyies are any good? I didn't. Who said that? Wasn't me. Okay. Well, there you go. We out the Swordsoul Tenyies. Relatively easily, has to be said. I mean, the lightning storm certainly helped. I'm glad I went for the back row. That's for sure. Ooh, 9. Wow, Konami, 9 whole ultra points. That'll get me so many cards. Oh my lord, the paralyzing potion. I can paralyze some potions. My potions are just too strong for my opponents. All right. Let's go for 1 or 2 more duels. If we get one more win, get into gold, I think that'll be good for tonight. But if we lose, we'll definitely have to try for going again. Oh man, this is a big game for both of us. A big game for both players, ladies and gentlemen. One of us is going to gold, and the other one's gonna have to wait 5 minutes to duel somebody else. All right, what do we got? Show me something good. All right, what do we have? All right, field spell, searchy, searchy, search. Pretty good. 9 card extra deck. Okay, that could be either very good or awful, depending on all the hiccups. Luckily, I have Agua. Oh, sweet. All right, what is this guy doing? Please don't just surrender. That's not the way I want to go into gold. At least do something. At least just summon a monster. Summon Wadapon in attack mode. It's kind of fun with the Yugiohtcg mate. This thing will actually play rock, paper, scissors with you. You know, it has all the animations. Like, it's just gonna go, let me guess, rock. Ah, I know how you work. But, you know, every once in a while it'll throw scissors, but not often. Yugiohtcg is very much a fan of the rock and of the paper. Come on, give me scissors. Waiting for this dude to do anything. I might as well play rock, paper, scissors with this guy. Okay, ready? Aha! Ah, I threw that one slightly late, but I'll count it anyway. All right, come on, give me scissors. I guess we don't get to see it. We're not worthy of Yugiohtcg scissors, I guess. All right, well, regardless, let's attempt. I probably should have played a different searcher to start, but it works either way. I mean, it works either way. This is still an OTK. I feel kind of bad that my opponent did, like, literally nothing. But sometimes that's the name of the game. You know, you gotta do something if you want to do something. It's kind of the name of the game. So, we'll do our thing. Let's do the chain blockage. You know, I'd rather, you know, lose out on OTK in order to make sure that I got anything on the board. And let's go. Yeah, the one thing tonight, though, I have barely touched my extra deck. I mean, I've got all these different techs and things in my extra deck. I've got the Baron de Fleur, I've got the I really make Avermax, but like, on occasion. I got the Crocosaurus, Borreload. I threw this guy in the last second because I don't have another Scrap Dragon, but it's a thing. So, I mean, this just goes to show you that Scraps are pretty powerful for being such an old, dated archetype. I mean, they brought a Scrap Dragon. That thing was unstoppable early Synchro era. Unstoppable, I tell you. Actually, having all these set cards is good now, because I do need to blow up one of my own cards for a Wyvern to work at this point. Yep. And yep. Alrighty. There you go. It's a Scrappy Wyvern. He's gonna be doing his Scrappy Wyvern things. I'm just waiting for my opponent to say, Nibiru. And the fact that he has done nothing implies he might actually have Nibiru. That, or he doesn't know how Scraps work. And that's why he's still, like, here. You might be thinking that, almost clicked the wrong button there. That would have been bad. That would have been awful. Alright. But, you know, the fridge cometh and the fridge cometh amo. Be like, here he is. And, again, I'm just gonna make the boy. Scrap Twin Dragon, the true boss monster of Scraps. And not for nothing, Scrap Dragon, but your big brother is kind of better. Just a little bit. So, bit of an anticlimactic final duel. Not gonna lie. But at least we get ourselves another OTK in there. It's pretty good. I do appreciate my opponent. You know, they at least... Oh, there's the scissors. I appreciate them at least sticking around to take their beating. He wanted the points too, I guess. He's looking for Kuriboh as well. All right. Well, there you go. Put your hands up in the air. Shake them like you don't care. And that'll do it for tonight, I think. You know what? We got a little bit of time. Let's go one duel into gold and see where that goes. Bite shoes. Oh man, everyone wants bite shoes. Those rewards are awful. I don't know why Konami hasn't updated those rewards. Just to be a little bit better. Doesn't have to be a lot better, just a little bit. All right. Let's see if Scraps are prepared for gold. I don't know. People in gold are tryhards because they actually have to win to advance and, you know, not fall behind. So, hard to say, hard to be. This opening hand is perfection. Literally could not done it much better. Alright, moving my butt for 2 seconds. I can tell you right now. I mean, I got that card too. I also have my Rose Nix, which is kind of cool. But unfortunately, I don't really want it right now. What is this? Tri-Brigades and ScareClaws and more Tri-Brigades. Alright. I wasn't even aware Tri-Brigades were in Master Duel. Haven't seen them. Well, there you go. Yeah, Nerval, and then Nerval gets Karis, and then you can summon Karis by discarding a thing, or just normal summoning it if you wanted. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just an honest, straightforward duelist. I don't really care for all the loop-de-loops. I can do them, but when the chance presents itself, I like to just, you know, summon monster, maybe summon second monster, bang bang, you know, boom bop. That's my play style. What do we have here? Energy? Summon a winged beast. Cannot use blah blah blahs as blah blah blahs. Summon out Fractal, and that's 2 level. No, one's a 2, one's a 4. I guess you can use Fractal's effect. Making whom? Oh, hey, it's triple titties. This card sent to the grave. Oh, that's the wrong card. Must be all face-up monsters or change the benefit. Once returned, this card to the next zone. Target level 3, ScareClaw in the grave, summon it, and if you do, add a ScareClaw monster from the deck to the hand. Neato. I guess. I mean, I'm not worried by any means. So this is the one that gives him piercing damage. And I vaguely recall ScareClaw's like actual strat is just boof up this guy, not beef up. Not buff up. Boof buff. Boof beep boof. Boof beep beep boof boof. Let's see. This is the one that gives you stats. This is the one that lets you get whatever spell trap you want. That's a set card. I mean, I'll deal with that in a minute. Okie dokie. Smoky. Alrighty. So, we'll start, of course, with the Herpes Feather Duelster. Be like, goodbye, whatever this is. He might play it. I don't remember what he searched. I was not paying attention to that part. Clash. Target you control, attack and defense, blah, blah, blah. So he's just playing it to play it. Boom, Muckachu. And double checking the grave. Good. And Lightning Storm. Chumba. Alright, so that'll take care of that, unless he's got something else I'm not aware of. Let's see, I don't think he does, but I could be mistaken, but screw it, I'm going for it. What you got? Maybe he's just mad that I nuked his stuff. Possible. Very possible. Because a ScareClaw Link, he can be annoying. Unless you can build up enough to make another Link, but if you just blow him up, like, whatever. Alright. Go, go, Scrapter. Do your thing. Get me that field spell, please. Yoink. We got the field spell, baby. We got the thumbs up from whichever Scrap's dying in there. I think it was Scrap Soldier or something. Yeah, this guy. If you can see, there's a thumbs up. It's a Terminator reference. But it's also funny. It's funny because you could definitely see somebody's dying in the molten lava and they're really like, it's okay. We're doing it for victory's sake. Alrighty. Well, I mean, we should be pretty good here. I mean, I gotta pop off the... Ooh. Oh, that's what the weights were for. Max... Everybody has to have Max E to be good at this game, don't they? Clearly. Alright. Well, Max CD's nuts, I suppose. This is my zone. It may be the leftmost zone, but it is mine. And then we just kind of go from there. You know, I don't care about Max C. Unless he's playing the Nibiru, it's not going to matter. It's not gonna matter if he's got that Max C. Not if I beat his butt with my monsters. 1, 2, 3. And it's gonna be at least 3, if not 4. Alright, Maxi Golem. You know, let's just put Max in front of every monster's name at this point. Max C, Max B, Maximum Kuriboh. That's what I want the next Kuriboh to call it. Just call it Max Kuriboh. You know, take Kuriboh to the max. And it does not matter what I destroy because I'm gonna bounce the other two. I'm gonna bounce the other two. Alright, continue the slaughter. Might have to get rid of the field spell for this, but I'm pretty sure that still works. Alright. At this point, the only thing I'm actually worried about is the potential of Nibiru being a thing. I mean, with all those cards, you have to imagine he has something. Ah, I jinxed myself! Dang. Yep. Well. Well, that's... I jinxed myself real hard on that one. I really did. I jinxed myself so hard. And now he's just gonna do the same bloody combos all over because he had that dang Max C. This is why Max C can't come back to TCG. Because of nonsense like this. Maybe if Call by the Grave was at 3, it would be okay, but it is not. I'm mildly salty. Just a little bit salty. I had that game. I had him right where I wanted him. I was gonna bounce everything and do lots of damage, and daggum, it was gonna be pretty nice. But I think I might be dead here. I mean, granted, my token is massively huge, but I have to presume my opponent has some method of getting rid of it. Yeah. 3 or more defense monsters on the field, target a card, opponent controls, destroy it. Yeah, so he's definitely going to be able to wipe the floor with me. Sad to say. So I guess I'll skip ahead to the end screen. If I can come back, I'm going to keep dueling, obviously. But if I can come back, I'll come back. If I can't, then I can't. And I'm just going to have to go into the next one. Alright, what do we get at the end of all this? 190 gems from missions. That's cool and all. 120 is not bad, but, you know, 190 is not bad. I would have liked 200. But we got some bits here. 18 whole ultra bits. Yippee, I'm coming, little buddy. Level 26, 64 days. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. That we do. All right, everybody at home. Well, that's going to be today's episode of the Master Duel Ladder Climb, the search for Kuriboh. And we got ourselves some duels. We had some good duels, some not so good duels. We won, we lost. We had some surprise. You know, that Swordsoul duel was surprisingly easy, considering. And I would have had that ScareClaw guy, stinking Max C. Keep that guy banned. I won't see him ever again. Him and Nibiru together are just not a good idea. So I'm happy overall with the scraps. You know, like I said, this is a very straightforward scrap deck. You know, we just do the OTK. That's what we like to do. Scrap Twin Dragon is our buddy boy. We hardly need the rest of the extra deck other than him and Wyvern. That's really the most we really ever need. But we have the others just in case we do. So, I hope everybody enjoyed. I'm going to make Chronomalies tomorrow because I have that deck ready and waiting. It's my Emancipator version. With, you know, it's not the most consistent, but it's pretty cool when it works. So, we're going to be doing that. And then after that, I'll do another poll with the other decks that I have to see what we'll be doing with next. So, stay tuned for all that stuff as we continue the climb to Kuriboh greatness. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to be doing... I got to post to that, too. Live stream. Gotta do the Master Duel live stream soon. So, we'll look into that. But for now, your boy Memphis, signing out. I'll see you guys again next time with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Till then, stay safe and happy, and y'all have a good one.